Hello, so today I'm going to be talking about this quick and easy piece. It's just a two-element collage, and it's one of those ones that I designed just not to really mean anything, just for fun, and I uh, an easy illustration, the kind of thing that you people would buy as posters. So it has something that I do anyway. This is a collage art trope that I'm guilty of as well, of replacing the original background with something spacey. Like I said, it is a trope, but it's a fun one. I like the look of it, especially like the look of the fact that instead of I mean, again, this is something I do of put starry background, something that's much bigger than what we would actually see. Even if we didn't have problems with things like light pollution. But this one is where I've got like a moon and it's massive in the sky. So in reality, our own moon would. This is actually how night skies would look if when you see in things like, I mean, as much as I love Star Wars, if you look at some of the map paints, especially the early ones, where you've got the moons really close to the planet. This is how they would actually look in the night sky if such moons were able to actually still be intact that close. Because if you actually look at an actual photo, and these are from space probes that have gone to other planets and we look back, how far away the moon, our own moon, actually is from our planet. It's textbooks lie to you because they have to fit them. They have to fit them in the actual page. They're actually really far apart, especially for the moon to seeing the size it is in our night sky, and it's because it's a quarter the size of the Earth. But anyway, this is a moon. I wanted to do something much bigger, like this. The idea of using this one because it's much bigger. This is, if I remember correctly, Neptune's moon Triton, and so and things like the pyramid and the Sphinx always have some kind of mystique in that regard when it comes to space and early knowledge of the heavens, because it apparently the three great pyramids line up with three stars that far, oh, when they were built, they lined up with these particular three stars, maybe in even Orion's belt. Um, where many thousand, whether 2 or 3 thousands of years ago that was, or 4,000. I can't remember how old they are. And but these things always have a place in, rather rightly or wrongly, in people's hearts of this kind of knowledge. Um, and people imagine the ancient Egyptians to have either more or less knowledge than they did. More if you think they're older, that civilization is older than what it is, and less if you believe this thing about either ancient alien theory or Atlantis theory. I don't believe in either of them. I believe that humans, no matter where, if they had the ingenuity to build these things, just because they don't have that, just because Europeans didn't have that knowledge at that time, doesn't mean that other areas didn't. Anyway, but this piece isn't to make that kind of statement. It's just purely to be purely to be decorative, and so hence the title, In the Moonlight, because it is very much in the moonlight. I like the piece. I like this piece. I like the way it's framed. I like the fact that like I said, I wanted the moon to be big, so it dominates, and as it does, it dominates like about 4/5 of the image. And I could have had maybe brought the Sphinx up so all you see is the moon, but I want to see the bottom curve of the sphere, just so you can see that it is a moon. It's not some kind of other weird, some kind of rock formation. I want you to see what it was, and that's what informed the title as well. Because also this close would have probably been a lot brighter as well. It would have reflected a lot more sunlight, especially with it being an icy moon like this. And also there's the fact that you've got it would be the night sky, because it's well, if this were real, it would be the night sky, because the surf around here is black. Obviously, this is filmed. The actual photograph of this moon is filmed in space, so But I like these spacey type images, and I will continue to make them. Um, and maybe even, maybe make some originals like this just to sell. So keep an eye out for that in the future. So let me know what you think. Like, let me know in the comments whether you like it or not. That also helps me algorithm wise always, and it's a good way of helping me for free. There are other ways to help me. If you're in my description and you've got my link tree, which has my merch links, my socials, also has a link to my Patreon, so you can help me out that way. That's always nice. And so some of the two higher tiers, you can get talking about originals, an original of mine made specifically for you um, uh, each month. Each month that you're signed up to that, it'll be dated and sent to you. One tier, I can't remember how much it is. One tier is like a postcard size one. One's more like an A4 size one. So the big one is kind of similar to this. It would just be not quite as wide and a little taller. So let me know. And also, there's also the link to my my collage art book. So for something like $43, you can get 440 pages of collage art. So let me know what you think. Like, share, and subscribe, and I shall speak to you soon. Thank you.